Dragon games are starting to storm into the scene, with quite a few Dragon games coming this year and next year, or well, in the upcoming future. And this includes well anticipated games like Dragons Dogma 2, as well as a bunch of unknown games that you might not even know about. Timestamps for everything are on the screen now, and if you are new, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, let's get right into these games. We are immediately starting this list off with a curveball. This is a Dragon game project that comes from a leak directly from Microsoft Game Studios in 2021. This leak told us about two potential Dragon games, one of which has already been announced and is further down in this list, and the other one is Project Dragon, yet to be announced. This is a game which is modelled after Destiny, where you will level up your character and obtain or unlock new gear and cosmetics. It will also include a 10-year plan. Project Dragon is being developed by a trusted game studio, the game studio that's behind the Hitman series. This is IO Interactive, in collaboration with Microsoft Game Studios as well, of course. And this was something that hasn't been dismissed either. When asked about it, the lead scriptwriter at IO Interactive said, well, maybe if you say so, when asked if the project was a collaboration between IO Interactive and Microsoft. And of course, IO Interactive just announced a brand new IP, which is being worked on right now. This is a fantasy RPG AAA game, which shows just this concept art that's on the screen. But could this be Project Dragon? Let me know your thoughts. One of the most anticipated games on the list, and technically one that I cheated to add here, but I have to have added this one because technically in the history of this game we have seen a lot of dragons. This ties in to the Elder Scrolls series. This is the Elder Scrolls 6. And of course, it's a safe bet that we're going to be seeing some form of dragons in this game, as well as a whole host of majestic and magical creatures that'll be coming to either make your day good or ruin your day and murder you. You know, you get a whole host of things in these games, and it's going to be no different in the Elder Scrolls 6. This is the game that is a successor to Skyrim, one of the most popular games of all time, one of the games of my childhood. This is a game that, well, is gonna have to try and top that, and it was announced in 2018. This is also something that we genuinely don't know too much about just yet. It's still in its production phase. However, it's something that we can probably expect to hear about more this year, as well as a potential release for this game in about 2 years time, in about 2025 being more likely. As far as games go in this genre, the Elder Scrolls 6, although technically not that we know it's going to be a Dragon game, it's a safe bet that it will have some form of dragons, not following down the traditional play as a dragon game, because you won't be able to play as a dragon here, but you'll be in a world which dragons will be in, and there's a high likelihood that you'll be able to fight them as well. This is going to be a game that I'm pretty sure a lot of people watching this video are excited for anyways. Let me know in the comments down below, are you excited for the Elder Scrolls 6? I know I cheated here, but now let's get into the Dragon games. A game that we all know and love, SkyFear. This is an upcoming Dragon combat arena game. That is something that I recently got to playtest earlier last year. It is an arena-based combat game, as I have said, but before you comment what I know you're going to comment, this game was in development before Century Age of Ashes was ever announced or went into release or demo test phases. This game is made by people who have a true passion for dragons, a small team of developers, an indie game. You fight among different classes and customized dragons with unique abilities and tropes. You can fight against AI or other players on a wide range of maps, on a wide range of different game modes. The game also features extensive character customization, online multiplayer PvP, offline and single player, and variety of battle environments and game modes. This game will be released and cost around $15, and judging by the Discord frequently asked questions, this game could be releasing this year, because they said late 2022 or the first quarter of 2023. So if that's the case, it could be closer than we think. It's definitely flying under the radar currently, and this is going to be an interesting game that I cannot wait to see. and I cannot wait to play, especially after having a test of it myself. I really enjoyed playing it, and I hope you guys do too when it releases. Dragon survival games are coming out in swarms, and this one is no different. Introducing Wings of Dawn, a game that I recently covered a couple months ago when it went into its demo test, an exclusive test that I got to play, and if you want to check that video out, feel free to do so on the screen now. Wings of Dawn is a dragon and human multiplayer medieval sandbox survival game developed by Purple Hive Studios within an alternate universe where things turned out very different to our own. A new region of the world was discovered completely isolated from the rest of the world, from some legends that were only thought to be myths, now become real as you travel to the new world, Ireleri. In fact, there will be 10 different dragons to play from, as they will be going for 2 dragons from each element: ice, water, fire, lightning, and acid. Each element will counter another element and will work in a specific cycle. For the dragons, this game will feature a lot, from combat, adventure, seamless growth, customizations, and of course the ability to attack humans and plunder them in game. Which ties into the next point: there will be humans in this game, and those humans will have a similar gameplay system and gameplay loop to that of Rust. So if you do like playing Rust and want to play Rust in a world full of dragons, this will be the game for you, Wings of Dawn. This game is currently available through backing on Patreon if you want to check it out and back to them. It's a game that I recommend you keep an eye on, because as it goes, it could be cool to see the development. And they do announce stuff every week, which is awesome. Witness an epic story as Glyde and Wing set out on an adventure to find out the cause of mysterious corruption that plagues their world. Travel throughout unique hub worlds, heal the land, collect crystals, save other dragons, and gain more insight into the story. This is Glyde the Dragon, a Spyro-inspired game that looks absolutely beautiful, and as I said in the intro here, you basically adventure the world and save it from its corruption and free other dragons. Battle both small and large foes to protect the world with deep, challenging and fun combat systems. Easy to get into, hard to master. Utilize new powerful elemental abilities unlocked throughout the game and create your own unique combos in any order you want. Explore unique and living beautiful worlds, from green beautiful forests through the bottoms of the ocean, desolate deserts, molten lands taken by fire, and so much more. Different biomes including different stories and different factions that you will have to either join or fight through as they await your arrival. Having grown up with old Spyro games, this is one that I cannot wait for. This is a game, of course, that isn't Spyro, but it is inspired and fits that similar theme as the old Spyro games, where you adventure through a world and just go through it and complete the game. This is going to be a simple game, similar to that, and it looks beautiful. I love the art style, and I'm so happy to see another game like this making a return, because this does bring back the nostalgia from when I was younger. I wonder if that will do the same with you guys as well. Dragon Game Project is an interesting dragon game that mainly goes down the realms of role-playing multiplayer as well as survival and combat as well. Enter the world of this game with everything dragon, from dragon people to a variety of different dragons with different attacks and abilities for you to check out. This is another game that I have had the luck to check out in the past, and I really do like the game. It's definitely a game that people will be excited to see, and there's a reason why this game has already amassed quite a big following. This game will include quite a bit, and this is some examples. A bunch of different modes, including a team mode, sandbox mode, and so much more. There are a bunch of different creatures in the game. For example, there are dragons, wyverns, lizardmen, and griffins. And what's great is that these will all be playable characters in the future. The game aims to be a multiplayer and single player game, with single player being in the plans for the future. Multiplayer includes a Hunters v Thieves gameplay mode, as well as a sandbox mode. There's no ETA on this game just yet. However, this game is trudging along with its development, getting frequent development updates, and it's definitely an exciting one to see. This is a game that the developers have a love for. They cannot wait to show you it, and we'll be showing you the updates along the journey of the development of this game. An exciting little dragon game. However, it will not be free, but there is no idea of the price just yet. Keep your eyes out on this one, especially if you are someone interested in dragon role-playing games, because this could be the game for you. Speaking of the game for you, this is one of the only Dragon games that is available right now for you to play on this list, Draconia. The reason why this is on the list is because yes, it's in early access, you can get it now on Steam, but there's still so much more to come in the future for this game. In fact, you could get the game now, or you could literally just wait until the future because there'll be so much coming. However, what does the game currently include that you can pick up and play right now? From character customization, where you can give your character custom names, change its patterns, colors, pretty much everything is customizable on your dragon, from different body parts to different customizable outfits and so much more. Basic needs like hunting to feed yourself and find water sources to drink and survive, like normal survival games, with a scent system as well, which is like other games with a scent system to allow you to find food and water and aid in that journey. Carrying food items as well, or carrying different items, or even low level players across the map. You can gather stuff with gathering and store them with a inventory system, or even different items that you can store items in, like bags, or of course your treasure troves. There's character leveling as well, because as you grow and you level up, you grow your dragon, you complete quests to grow and level up, and the leveling up system is quite tough and it's quite grindy. However, it is rewarding once you get to the end. Questing, of course, ties into that leveling and growth system, and that's pretty much that. Interactive environment with different objects in the environment which you can interact with to gain useful buffs or uncover more parts of the game's story, which is something that will be expanded further on in the future of the game's development, as well as, of course, another feature in the game, PvP, which is optional, and of course PvE as well. However, we need to know what else is coming to the game. There's quite a bit of planned features, which include nesting, dragon dens, talent points, and group and clan systems, and more, which includes a storyline where you follow one of the different playables in the game, or one of the different AI in the game, and guide through their story, completing quests and uncovering the story of this map. But there is also a lot of new playables coming in the future for this game, so there is a lot to be excited for regarding Draconia, because as this game develops, it only gets better and better. Dragons Dogma, the popular game by, well, the well-known developer Capcom. This is a game from 2012, a game that is over 10 years old. Why is it on a list for upcoming Dragon games? Well, I missed out one thing. This game is getting an additional game, Dragons Dogma 2, which was announced last year by Capcom at the 10-year anniversary of Dragons Dogma. The game has been rumoured for some time now and has been in development, rumoured to be in development since 2020, but of course it was only announced last year in the summer. We don't really have much information regarding this game, however, as long as Capcom are developing it, this is a game that will do quite well. This is coming from the back of Dragons Dogma, which was an action role-playing hack and slash style game, which of course, if Dragons Dogma 2 is the sequel to that game, it means it's gonna follow suit. So expect Dragons Dogma 2 to be a role-playing hack and slash genre of game. This is going to be an exciting game to play. Will it live up to the hype compared to its original, however? Only time will tell. And there we have it, everybody, the upcoming Dragon games for 2023 and beyond. Let me know your thoughts about these in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think. Which one are you most excited for? Well, other than that, guys, I do hope you enjoyed. If you are new, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.